Hey guys, welcome back. This is going to be a great video. I got two cool things to show you in this video. The first, at least I think it's the first, maybe it's the second, but the first thing is, or at least one of the things, is a new channel logo. If you remember a while back, I asked you guys about a new logo. Well, I think I've got that finished and I'm going to show you that logo in this video. And the other really cool thing is, if you've been paying attention, I think you have, but if you've been paying attention, I've been working on a bridge a while back. Well, it's not done. I can't tell you it's done, but it's operational. And I will show you some trains operating over the Larkspur Bridge project that I've been working on. It's really neat. I'm glad to have it to the point that I could operate again, because having that bridge under construction was really impeding my ability to run my layout. And I wanted to get back to running trains, and over the Christmas break I was able to get a lot of work done on it, and now it is working and stuff. And so I'll show you that. I'll show you the first train I ever ran over the new bridge in this video. Alright, great. So let's go check out the new bridge. Actually, in figuring out what train to run over the new bridge, that wasn't as easy as I thought it would sort of be. It actually took a minute because, well, what train is the first train? Because you don't want just any train to be the first train you're going to run over this bridge that I've been working on for the last several months. I wanted it to be sort of a nice, unique, or interesting, or representative train or something. And so, well, what do? Do I run maybe a Santa Fe -9, which might be my favorite locomotive of all time, or something that says classic Rio Grande, like a Rio Grande tunnel motor? You know, those are really good, but there's lots of other great options out there. Steam engines, F units, 70 Max, -8s, -9s, SD40s, 45s, 40-2s, Santa Fe, BN, Rio Grande, Southern Pacific, Union Pacific, BNSF, all kinds of great options that I could choose. And so I actually took a minute to sort of figure out, well, what is the representative train to run over the joint line? If I could only ever run one train on my layout, maybe that's the train I would run over the joint line. What did I see the most? When I went out and rail fanned the joint line in the mid-90s, what did I see? So much so that I got bored seeing this train. Because every time I was out, this was the train I saw. And when you go back and look at the rail fan videos that I've taken, I've posted some of them to the channel. This is one of them there's several videos of. And I saw this train over and over and over again, to the point I was bored. But now I'm not bored with it. Now it's really cool. It's a representative train of the joint line. And it's one of the trains, if you're going to model the joint line, you got to have this train that you're running. So without further ado, let's check it out. Okay, but before we actually get to running the trains, I wanted to show you the last little pieces of assembly on the bridge that I hadn't gotten to yet. This is how I put in the trestle supports on the ends of the bridge. I went ahead and used the shaper sheet and put that down. Before painting it, I lined it up, put the trestle in place, marked it, poked some holes in it, and then painted the shaper sheet. I also went ahead and glued one end of it down to secure it in place, because I didn't want it moving around once I had figured out exactly where I wanted the trestle supports. And then painted it, got it looking the way I wanted, cleared the holes out with the paint a little bit, and then slid the supports for the trestle back through the shaper sheet. Worked out very well. I think it's a good technique. I have to say, I really like the shaper sheet. The more I have used it on the layout now, the more I like it. I think it's really good stuff. I'm just working to get the contour here the way I want it. So that's pretty close. And you can see the supports sort of underneath there that a couple of the trestle ends actually rest on. And then that's about how it will look. Push this down here, make sure it kind of everything the way I like it. And once I manipulate it here, then we can go ahead and glue it in place. So that's about what it's going to look like. So go ahead and put this in place. I actually usually use liquid nails. I just happen to not have liquid nails on hand, so I use this. It was called Power Grab latex caulk. I actually used it quite a bit on the bridge, just because it was what was on hand, and it seemed to work fine. So I went ahead and put a little bit on the ends of the trestle supports, and then on the edges of where the shaper sheet is going to go, and then went ahead and smoothed it out just a little bit. And everything. This is just using a little small piece of a paper bag, actually, just to sort of spread it around and even it out some. Alright, and once all that's in place, glue's where I like it. Go ahead and fold the shaper sheet back down. Put a little bit of glue here on the back of the shaper sheet to glue this little vertical piece of it where the dirt butts up against the abutment. Go ahead and press the shaper sheet down into the caulk and get it to hold. And that's about it. So here you can see the other support that I already put in, and I'm still putting in the supports for the abutments at the very end that kind of hold the ballast back in place and keep that from falling all down into the supports. And here you can see the retaining wall that I went ahead and built and put in there. And everything's still a little rough right now, I haven't cleaned it up. And then once all that was in place, I needed to put the actual deck girder bridge in. So I brought that in. It was already, I went ahead and glued the 3 segments together so it would hold a little better. And then just get it in, line it up, make sure the ends are where they're supposed to be. And there we go. That's about what it's going to look like, guys. Now certainly it's not complete, it's not finished, there's still all kinds of work I need to do on it. There's weathering that needs to be done in lots of places, certainly lots of additional details on the bridge itself, plus the road and landscaping around it. And you can see there's no trees in place yet, no bushes or anything like that. All that has to be done. And even on the bridge itself, if you notice, the handrail stops at the deck girder bridge. I still have to put the handrails in over the trestle section and get that completed. So still lots of work and lots of updates to do. Okay, so now about the only thing left to do is to run a train over it. But I think I actually did say I was going to show you the logos first, so let's get to the logo. All right, so the channel logo, it was really neat. I want to say thanks to everybody who voted for one of the designs I had up, and especially for those of you out there who took the time to comment on it. In addition to voting, if you told me what you liked about certain designs, what you didn't like about others, that was very helpful. And one of the things I actually paid attention to and kind of listened to you guys. And so you'll notice here's the 9 different ones. So drum roll please as what the new logo is. Is it A, is it H, is it I, is it B, is it C, is it D? And the winner is, well, none of the above. Here's the new logo. So this is what the new logo looks like. Hopefully you guys like it. Hopefully when you see it on YouTube, you sort of think, hey, that's Kevin's Colorado Joint Line Layout and Scale Model Terrain's YouTube channel. All right, now that you've seen the logo, let's run some trains. So with that, relatively short update right now. I've got a few new things I'm working on. I've got a couple videos that I'm doing, and hopefully we'll get a new ops session in the next month. Now that I got my joint line operating again, I want to operate some trains. So I think I'll probably do that in the next month here. So with that, keep running your trains, keep operating them, keep enjoying them, and we'll sketch you the next time.